name is Jess and welcome to my channel. Okay guys, I'm so happy to have you here today. Welcome back, and for today's video I'm going to be sharing 4 new DIYs that I made, of course using Dollar Tree items, and I really love how all these projects turned out. In the video that I made last week, you guys really loved the Scandinavian style, so I decided to make another video for you with some more projects that you can make at home extremely easy and budget friendly. So I really hope that you like and enjoy this video, and if you do, please give it a big thumbs up. That really helps to support my channel, and make sure that you are subscribed and that you hit the bell to get notified every single time that I upload a new video. Guys, remember to follow me on all my social media pages. The links are going to be in the description box, as well as my webpage and my new YouTube channel, Jazomy Home. So yeah, I really hope that you like these videos, and let's get started with these projects. Okay guys, for the first project I'm going to be using this Dollar Tree round mirror, and the first thing I did was to separate the frame from the mirror. Then I'm going to be painting these two pieces in 2 different colors. So for the mirror, I'm going to be using spray paint in ultra matte true navy color, and then I'm going to let it dry. Now you can draw something on your sign with maybe paint or markers, or maybe you can put a sticker. I made a decal with these like leaves with my Cricut in white vinyl, and very carefully I'm going to stick it on my mirror. From there, I'm going to be working with the frame, and I'm going to be painting it using this spray paint. It is like a beige color that has a really nice texture finish, and I'm just going to spray paint this piece and then let it dry very well, and this is how it will look. I love it. From there, the only thing that I have left is to place the frame together with the mirror, and from there you just have to hang your new sign on the wall or maybe put it on any surface. And guys, this will be the result of the first project, and I really love it because from that Dollar Tree mirror you can create a totally different piece with a high-end looking and with a nice texture finish. For the second project, I'm going to be using one of these wood hanging decor pieces in a circular shape, and the first thing I did was to remove the tag from it, and then I'm going to be covering that hole with some sparkling that you have at home or Dollar Tree sparkling, and then I'm just going to let it dry. Once it dries, you must sand your piece very well to have a smooth surface, and I also sand all the edges of my wooden piece just to make it look much better. I really want to make like a candle holder, so what I'm going to be using now is like this shot glass that comes in a pack of 3. I'm only going to be using 1, and I'm just going to stick it in the center of my wooden piece, maybe with hot glue or a stronger glue like E6000 or super glue. From there, I'm going to be painting my candle holder, and for that I'm going to be using my spray paint again in ultra matte true navy color, and then let it dry. Once it is dry, this is how it will look, and I really want to add like a small detail in wood. So for that, I'm going to be using this contact paper. You can get it from Dollar Tree and looks like wood, and I'm going to be using my paper trimmer, and I'm going to cut 2 thin pieces, and then I'm going to stick them on my candle holder where the glass shutter is. Finally, I just had to glue like a candle, or you don't need to glue it, you just have to put it. This one is with a copper color that I got in Dollar Tree, and I really like it. I love the contrast of colors in this project, and that will be it, guys. This will be the result of this easy DIY candle holder. For the third project, I'm going to be using this square wooden box with a drawer that you can get from Dollar Tree. And for this DIY, I only need the wooden box, so I'm going to be removing the drawer. And the first thing I did was to sand the wooden box with a sanding sponge from Dollar Tree, just to make sure that I'm going to have a smooth surface and that is going to be like ready to paint. You can use any paint color that you have at home. I'm going to be using spray paint in the same true navy color, and then I'm going to let it dry. For this project, you will also need 8 of these Dollar Tree round dowels. These are, I think, the 6" one, and I'm going to be painting all of them with stain in golden oak color and then let it dry. Now I just have to glue these dowels, and I'm going to be gluing 2 dowels to each edge of the wooden box, and you can use a wooden glue to make it stick stronger, or maybe you can use hot glue like I did just to make it dry faster. And I try to stick them well together and straight so that this razor planter has a high-end looking. You can place flowers or maybe greenery inside of your planter. I decided to put a piece of foam, then I add this stem with 2 leaves that I just have at home, and then I put stones on the top, and that way you are not going to be able to see the piece of foam. My loves, this will be the result of this Dollar Tree razor planter using these wooden boxes. And I really love it because you can make them in different sizes with dowels that are maybe a little bit smaller or larger. For the last project, I'm going to be using these 2 wire pieces that were from the Dollar Tree 3D wreath forms, and I'm only going to be using these 2 pieces that are in 2 different sizes. Now I'm going to be doing the 2 wire wreaths with a piece of tape to have the look of like a double wreath that I want. Then I'm going to be using this eucalyptus garland that I bought in Amazon, and I really like it, and I just cut like a small piece of it, and I'm going to place it on one side of the wreath, and I'm going to like stick it with some tape. In the description, you can find the link of this garland just in case that you are interested. Now I'm going to be making a small sign for my wreath with this Dollar Tree wood plank, and I'm going to leave it the natural wood color. I really like it, and I'm going to be adding some texture. So for that, I'm going to be using this cork sheet, also from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to like mark and then cut a piece a little bit smaller than my wood plank. This cork sheet has an adhesive on the back side, so I just have to like remove the protector and stick it on my wood piece. I want to put the word home in it, so I decided to make a stencil with my Cricut and I put it on the cork sheet. To paint it, I'm going to be mixing this black color and this blue from Waverly Chalk Paint just to have like a navy color tone, and then I just have to paint the word home and then remove the stencil once it is dry. Guys, I know that the word home is a little bit like on one side, it's not like in the center, but I like it like that. I think it's perfect because now when I stick it on my wreath, the eucalyptus leaves will not be covering the word. In order to hang my wreath and just like add a nice touch to it, I'm going to be using 4 of these wooden beads and I'm going to be placing them on a piece of yew twine. Then I'm going to be placing these wooden beads garland on the top of my wreath, and I'm going to make a knot just to be able to hang my wreath. And you can also find the link of these wooden beads in the description box of the video. Once I was done with this project, this will be the result, and I hung it on this wooden plaque that I just have at home, and I really love it because it's a wreath that looks simple and with a minimalist look, but with a high-end looking, and it was very easy to do and budget friendly too. So I really hope that you like this video and all these DIYs and that you have fun and that helps you to be creative. And if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. That really helps to support my channel, and make sure that you let me in the comments which of these projects was your favorite, and make sure that you are subscribed, that you hit the bell, and that you share this video with friends and family. Remember to follow me on all my social medias, my webpage, and my new YouTube channel, Jazomy Home. All the links are going to be in the description box, and see you on my next video. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.